Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, here we are. Atelier, Ryza, followed up with Muv-Love, Chizuru's Root finale. And I have no idea how much of the finale we got left. If it's only like half an hour, I'll add something else to the schedule. That's what the something else in the title is for. If you're watching on Twitch, that is. But yeah, hope you guys are doing alright today. Gotta see just how far we've, how much progress we're gonna make today on this. We've got a lot of stuff to the panicking boy. Right. Ryza creates an item that will help them fight the Felucia. She starts wondering how everyone is doing after the ordeal with the dragon, so she heads to the center of town. The adventurers run into Bose in town. After rescuing him from the dragon, things have only gotten more awkward between them. They return to the Atelier soon after. Lost in thought at her Atelier, Ryza gets the sense that something isn't right with the lake. Remembering back when all the fish disappeared, she decides to go talk to the fishermen. When Ryza meets with the fishermen, they tell her that the fish has stopped biting again and ask for an even stronger bait than before. Ryza comes up with a possible bait that has an even stronger scent, but she's not sure where to find the materials to even make it. Luckily, Empel is about to point her in the right direction. So yeah, that's literally pretty much what happened last time. So we have to head north of the Traveller's Road to find the materials you need to make the powerful fish bait with a quality of at least 70. Right, so there is a... You've got to make it at least that powerful. I have already been to that place, so let's have a quick look and see what ingredients, powers we have right now. So where is it? Probably go into the energy pendant. I forget what that was for. So it'd be in here. Delicious bait. So there, powerful fish bait. So we need powerful fish bait. And for that we need... Alright, we need more flour. But we already made the fish bait, didn't we? Let me just have a look. Where is it? It's 57. Okay, that's not good enough. Alright. Guess we're going back to the forest. The eternally autumn forest. The Maple Delta. So maybe we have to go deeper in. Go deeper in, get some more powerful ingredients. Just give you a smack. Not like I need to fight it. But we got plenty of power. There's no need to do that. We've got this. Oh wow, we're about level 25 as well. Right, when Lent is in the party. Okay, that's a... Let's go. No. Oh, I'm scared. Party, self-training. Perseverance level 1. Just keep running. Just run. No, don't need to fight you guys anymore. Please leave me alone. I mean, we already have the, we made a few combination items. So yeah, last time we made a fishing rod that's also a bug catching net. That was pretty neat. Did I hit him with it? Yes, I did. Speed down. Ice bomb. GG easy. Tactics up, everybody. Yeah, we gave Claudia some new armor. And now they're doing virtually nothing to her. Got you. Sorry, Lent. That's my kill. Level up. Ryza's attack is ridiculous. It seems like Claudia seems to be all about her defense. Right, hammer. And smash. I mean, we have no idea how good this stuff is until we check the container. No one expects a lady like yourself to touch it, Claudia. Don't you worry. Dried lumber. So yeah, we're literally just we're just ingredient hunting for the moment. May not be the most entertaining thing, but you know, it has to be done. But yeah, the sylphs are generally easy as well. I mean, considering how many attacks Lent gets, giving him something really powerful would be nice. Maybe we can make him a more powerful sword. I mean, Ryza only has a maximum of 3 hits. So it makes sense, you know. Smack! Hitting him with an axe. It lowers their attack and defense hitting him with that. I need to try out the plage. I should, shouldn't I? Nice. It's weak to physical moves rather than special, than magic. Claudia nicking in on that. Waits for everyone else and then does the final to hit herself. I mean, tough log. Well, we could, yes, but at this moment in time, no. No, no, please, no. No, I don't want to fight you. What do we get with a hammer? Ah, bugs. And maple leaves. Lumber. You need lumber. Right, what's in the fragrant forest? Pretty sure the deeper in we go, the better quality the ingredients become. But you know, it's always good to have your options open, isn't it? No, it's not that. It's the staff. Why would you put maple bark in a box? No, wait, that's probably what the tree's made of, isn't it, actually, thinking about it. Man, I can't wait to get those wing shoes so we can finally reach tough to reach areas again. Again, we haven't done it before. Why am I saying that? Ignore me, I'm rambling, that's all. I'm gonna have a look into making better I forget. I'm looking to make better metals. Hopefully we can make better weapons. I mean, Ryza was the one who really benefited from the ingredients we found last time. Don't need to fight you guys. Please leave me alone. Flowers! Tall Tawn. I'm gonna say, no. You guys, I don't want to fight. I want... Maybe when I have some new weapons and I want to try them out, maybe I will fight you. But I'll avoid you if possible. And now with the hammer. Hold on a sec. I don't have the chat up. I should probably have the window. I shouldn't probably have the game in full screen either. I probably have it in windowed mode. Fertile soil. Very nice. No, please stay away. Ooh, fishing spot. Out of the way. Excuse me, coming through. Out of the way. Ooh, there's even water here. I wonder if it's special water. And this ore looks like we can probably break it. Maybe not. Guess we just gotta hope we get some good stuff. Clean water. What is it? Where's that water? 64 and 71. Very good. There's some really good stuff here. Let's I don't really think I need to go much further, do I? I could probably get some more water. And got some tonic as well. Alright, let's head back. To Atelier Ryza. Alright, now let's make that bait. It's not delicious bait, it's powerful fish bait, isn't it? Didn't I already make it though? There it is, bow the bottom. Oh, there you go. Rainbow grapes. Wow, the rainbow grapes are pretty poor, aren't they? Let's try and avoid anything low again. Needs to be water. There you go. Alright, now we can use the spiky. Great. Right. Oh, it makes it 70. I mean, it's just got to be 70, that's all. Alright. High quality. Oh, light speed blessing. What gives us that? Hold on a second. What on earth gave us light speed blessing? Ample healing. I'll keep that, that'll be useful. What gave us? Oh, there you go, ample healing. It was those. But you get 3 of them in a batch, so it should be fine, right? No problem. I don't think we need to add much more, do we? Alright, what's effect 2? It needs to be green. That's a lot of stuff. Temporarily reduces attack moderately when using item. Does it matter? I guess it doesn't. It just needs to be 70 quality. Alright, that's it then. There we go, some powerful fishy bait. I mean, it makes sense to have to put fish in the bait, I guess. What is that? Is it cannibalism?
どんな深くからでも魚がわらわら集まってくること間違いなしのはず。
Well, we can only hope.
後で漁師さんのとこに持っていこっと。
Although personally, they were quite rude, especially about Empel. So I'm not really happy about doing this myself. But you know, if it's to help her village, I guess you can't really offer much else. But yeah, before we do that, actually, I was gonna say, didn't I? I was going to see if I could make some good metal. We need materials first, though. Actually, what are our healing item options again?
どこに入れ、何を入れるのがいいかな。
Healing level 3.
何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Critical level 2. Expensive level 2. No, we need stuff light glow.
いいもの、できそうな予感。
Right, quality.
何を入れよう。
Blue one seemed to be all about attack power rather than healing effects.
次はどうしよっかな。
Quality plus 2. Slow cure.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
Another healing level 3, which make it healing level 6. Quality's low though.
何を入れるのがいいか
I
な。
wish there was something else we could add just to increase the quality of it. 58.
何をしようか。うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、
We can add 2 more
何を入
flowers.
れよう。
Let's go for the highest quality ones we can add.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
Shame we don't have any blue flowers that are worth 2. I say.
いいもの、どれがいいかな。
Healing. Increases item heal amount by up to 15%. Slightly increases attack. Adds slow recovery to item.
これでいいかな。うまくいく
Alright.
かな。悪くないんじゃないかな。
That's some good ointment. So let's give that to Ryza instead of what she already has. Just watch it not be as good now. Right, okay, well, this is definitely a better item. So maybe I could give the other one to someone else. Give it to Claudia. And she's only got these weak-ass beans. There we go. She's a support as well, so she should be using healing items, I'd imagine. Anyway, let's go deliver this bait.
Yes.
I hope they're grateful, and I hope nothing bad happens. I sure hope nothing bad happens. It's probably a bit late to give the fishermen anything. I don't think fishermen work even this late, you know. Oh, look at this. Who was this? To me, treasure is anything that can turn a profit. Complete battle of beauty with 1 day past. Okay. Okay, so that's there are actually limited quests. Okay. Not necessarily time limited, I don't think. Anyway, I'm sure there's going to be at least one fisherman around. Yeah, there's plenty out here. Oh, hi.
No.
I never imagined you'd be able to defeat the dragon. When did you get so strong? Oh, it's alchemy. That's when we got strong. Hey, did you make something useful for us? Yeah, take it. I just hope it's not gonna have any negative side effects.
Ryza, こいつが例の。
Not that I think you deserve it, mind, but
おお、ありがとうよ。
whoops.
早速明日の寮で試させてもらうぜ。
Shit. I missed it.
前のよりさらに強力な蒔絵。多分これで不良も解決するはずだよ。
I have that weird thing where I'll suddenly my hand will just like shake and I'll double tap. It's so annoying.
おお、ありがとうよ。
どれくらい効果があったかまた明日聞かせてね。
And it is technically almost tomorrow, so. Alright. So I guess we just gotta come back tomorrow. Whoops. My bad. Just give me your stuff. Don't worry. I'll put it to good use, don't you worry. Who is this? Waiting for a lost lover, maybe? Just slow walking Ryza. Jonah! Ah, Ryza. Energetic as always. You seem kinda down. Is everything okay? Do I? I guess maybe I am. I got a letter from a friend of mine on the mainland. She's getting married. That's fantastic! It is, but I can't help feeling a little jealous. Wait, you mean you don't have someone of your own? You don't pull any punches, do you? No, she doesn't. Straight to the point, straightforward, that's our Ryza. I'm just waiting for my mainland Prince Charming to come riding in on a white ocean wave. Ugh! Where the heck did that come from? But if you want to get married, doesn't that take a ton of preparation? Preparation? You're right. I need to become the kind of woman that's worthy of my Prince Charming. Which means... sewing. I'll take up sewing. Ryza, can you get me some thread? It? Thread? Yeah, the stronger the better. My prince will return from battle, clothes torn asunder, and I'll fix them up. Sturdy thread. That probably is something I can help with. Then please. Okay. Well, isn't she happy? She seems to be getting back to her usual self, but I didn't really think before agreeing to help. And who the heck is this Prince Charming she keeps talking about? Her hypothetical Prince Charming, I'm sure. Right, 2 alchemy fibers over 50 quality. And we'll get a ring. Well, that sounds like...
Yeah!
That sounds perfect. Let's head back to the Atelier and make that thread.
Yeah.
Also, I could probably try and synthesize some new clothes as well while I'm at it. Gunpowder base. Oh, right, that's what that X is. It's a favorite. I did that by accident. What's the knapsack? Ah, the exploration set. So how do you make wind shoes? Anyway. Bestial air. Right, we gotta go for quality.
いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。いいもの、できそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Alright, some good thread. Alright. So that's what fulfilling it happens.
次はどうしよっかな。
Alright, can we do anything that reduces it by a minimal amount? Alright, that one seems to be the best.
いいもの、できそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Right. Gotta look for some rarest. It's,
何をしようか。悩んじゃうな。
well, it's clothes, so it shouldn't really do much. Well, we got that, don't we?
何をしようか悩んだ
Attack
な
charge level 3. Okay.
何を入れるのがいいかな
Trait slots, please.
いいものできそうな予感
Right, what's that? A dragon wing. Ooh, okay. Let's take that away then,
次は
shall we?
どうしよう何を入れるのがいいかな
Gear synth plus 4.
うわいい感じかも何を入れるのがいいかな
So there's 2 dragon wings.
何を入れるのがいいかないいものどれがいいかな
Alright, attack charge. Slightly increases attack. Increases item power and heal rate with more targets. Quick blessing. Temporarily increases speed slightly when using item. Increases attack. Temporarily increases speed when using an item.
これでどうだうまくい
Give
く
us your
かな
finest thread.
こんな感じかな
Okay. Scholar coat. We've made Frost Armor already,
どこ
haven't
に
we?
しよう何を入れるのがいいかないいものできそうな予感
Very good.
さあ何を入れよう
Put that on.
いいものできそうな予感
Roll. What's the roll? Support Forest Sage.
何を入れるのがいいかな
Hold on. Man, it's a lot of cloth ones it needs,
何
doesn't
を入
it?
れよう
Reduce damage 3%.
いいものできそうな予感さあ
Can we up the
何を入れよう
quality even further?
いいものできそうなよさあ何を入れ
We
よ
got a
う
load of these, didn't we? 103.
うわいい感じかも
Alright.
何を入れるのがいいかな
More
いいもの
quality.
できそうな予感
Right. What's the trait?
さあ何を入れよういいものできそうな予感どれがいいかこれでいいかなさあ
One of the finest coats ever
悪くない
made.
んじゃないかな
That is good armor. Alright, let's see who can have it. She's still got the chain vest. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. Wow. Well, you know. Oh, right, a Gurnardi ring. Okay, that's what we already have. Right, let's make that thread now.
どうしようかな
Alchemy thread. Where is the alchemy
ど
fibers?
こにしさあ何を入れよ
Can only take the highest quality ingredients.
うわいい感じかもどれがいいかなこれでいいかさあ
I mean, we don't need to give it anything special, just...
こんな感じかな
Okay, let's hand those in then.
どこに行こうかな
So she's still at the port, I believe. Let's head back there.
餌の効果はどうだった
Oh, right, yeah, we've also got to do this as well.
ライザかダメだな小魚一匹かからねえ一体どうなってやがんだ
Well, that obviously means that there are no fish. You fished them, you idiots! You've overfished.
本当にもらった薪は前のより強力なのか
そのはずなんだけどそれでもダメってことは潮目がどうこうじゃなく本当に魚が減ってる
I mean, that's the only natural conclusion, isn't it?
ブツブツ言ってねえでなんとかしてくれよ錬金術ってもっと他になんかできねえのか
Wow. Wow. I wish I didn't help them now.
勝手ばっか言うなよあんたたちのためにライザは餌を作ってやってんだろ
What a jerk.
それに 強力な餌を使っても魚がかからないのはやっぱり外界の魔物が。
またそれか。いい加減聞き飽きちまったよ。じゃあな、俺たちはアートのことを考えなきゃなんね。
Good. You should have done that in the first place.
あんな言い方しなくても。
It's their livelihood. I get it. I get that much, but come on. That was just way rude. That's too
生
rude.
活が追い詰められてるってのもあるんだろうけど、それにしたってね。
Yeah, that's what I think too, Tao.
流体児してもまだこんな扱いかよ。くそ。
村の連中にとって私たちはいつまで経ってもその辺をうろついてる子供なのかな。
That is very possible. But yeah, seriously, rude much? How ungrateful can you be, man? Anyway, let's go help someone who will be grateful of our efforts. Maybe I just need to leave the island. I got you the thread you asked for. How's it look? This is perfect. It's even stronger than I expected. Okay, I'm sure I can make something great with this. That's great. What exactly are you planning to make? I haven't decided yet. Actually, I've never sewn anything before. What? Seriously? Yes, seriously. I'm going to start learning now so I can make something truly amazing. Just you watch, Ryza. Sure thing. Is she okay? Maybe. We've got one more request to complete. Alright. Alright. We're going back to the Atelier and trying to make some new weapons.
どこに行こうかな。
We'll show them we're not just a bunch of kids fooling around. We can make anything.
そんなわけで誰も話を聞いてくれなくて。
'Tis the fact. That's the cold hard truth of the matter.
まあ大人の方が目先のことしか見ていないってのはよくあることだ。私が話を聞かせるならそうだな。
I mean, yeah. They were very rude about you, you know.
お前たちの強さを目の当たりにした守り手たちにいい噂を広めさせてからもったいつけて依頼を受ける。
Maybe.
評判が自然と高まるのを期待しているお前たちはまだまだ不満に思っている通りの子供ってわけだ。
Well, fair enough, I guess. It may be frustrating, but you know it's true. You know he's right.
さて、無駄話はこれくらいにして、私からも一つお前に頼みがある。
Okay.
中心人物というと。
I mean, that would be Bose's father, wouldn't it?
簡単に言えば、お偉いさん方だな。発言力や決定権のある人間がいい。
なるほど。一応コロにも声をかけてみるけど、やっぱり実力者ってことならモリッツさんかな。
I mean, I'm pretty sure Mr. Brunen's only where he is because he happens to live where the best water is.
モリッツ・ブルネン氏。水源を握る村の顔役か。熱心だが強引な人らしいな。
Oh yeah, that's the guy.
そうそう。何かと言っちゃ威張るんだよね。なんでわざわざモリッツさんと話したいの？
Yes, why on earth would you want that?
門の調査にそろそろ拉致を開けようと思ってな。立場のある人間から遺跡の話を聞いておきたい。
Okay.
ブルネン家が邸宅を構える高台は島でも特に古い遺跡が集まる場所らしいし、ちょうどいい。
Alright, you gonna go investigate then?
トレッペの高台ね。文字のかすれた記念碑だの、枯れた大噴水だの、 古ぼけたものばっかり集まってるよ。しかもなんとなくブルネン家のものって扱いになってんだよね。
He probably said, "It's on my property, it all belongs to me." Okay, that's fair enough. That's what I imagine.
そんなお偉いさんの敷地を無断で調べたりしたら文句を言われるどころか島を追い出されかねんだろ。
Yep, pretty much.
とりあえず許可とまではいかなくても後でとぼけるための現地くらいは取っておかないとな。
はは子供にできないことがよくできますこと。さすが大人は違いますね。
They have life experience. They know. They've learned already how to take advantage of situations.
いい加減機嫌を直せ。雨でもやろうか。
What is she for?
分かっててからかってるでしょ。まあいいわ。とにかくトレッペの高台に行こう。
But first things first, we want to make some new equipment.
何作っちゃおうかな。
Right, so first things first. Steltium?
どこに入れよう。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Right. Rather devastating.
うわ
That's perfect, isn't
いい
it?
感じかも。さあ、何
Just
を入
something.
れよ
Oh,
う。
mystery, eh? Where's the green?
次はどうしよっかな。いいものできそうな予感。
Alright, more quality.
何を入れよう。
Need some good fuel. Oh wait, we made some, didn't we?
いいものできそうな予感。さあ、
Gear speed plus 3. Really, we only need to put a 2 in there.
いいものできそうな予感。
I say, and then realize, oh, we need 3 to unlock that thing.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Right, anything more? Red.
うわ、いい感じかも。
Right. We need an ice bomb.
次はどうしよっかな。
Wait a second.
何作っちゃおうかな。
We need to make an ice bomb.
どこにしよう。さあ、何を入れよう。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Right.
うわ、いい感じかも。これでどうだ。うまくいくかな。できた。バッチリ。
Alright, nice. Okay, now we can make it. No, wait, we're in there, aren't we?
どこに入れる。
Alright, let's make it.
何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Phantom Slayer.
うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。
Right, any more good? Critical.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
Oh, I need another one. Shit. That's what I get for not paying attention.
何作っちゃおうかな。どこに何を入れるのがいいかな。さあ、何を入れよう。いいものできそうな。これでいいかな。さあ、どうだ。じゃーん、こんな感じかな。
Alright, now we can make it. A new weapon. I didn't think I'd get to do that from trying to make ingredients for making weapons.
どこにしよう。さあ、何を入れよう。
80.
うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。
I mean, there may come a time
いいも
where
の
I'm going to
でき
have
そうな
to
予感。さ 何を入れよう
I'm gonna have to spend most of the stream just making
さ
stuff.
あ何を入れよ
What's that?
うわいい感じかもさあ何を入れようさあ何を入れようわ何かが変わりそう
Alright. Yes.
どれにしようかな
Rather devastating.
これでどうださあどうだじゃーんこんな感じかな
I assume it's a weapon. New discovery. Alright then, Lent. Oh, it's not. Oh, no, it's a... What is it? What did I make? Oh, is it a... Oh. Oh, maybe. Let's put that on her just to get the improvement. Roaring Ice Blade. Nice. I thought it was a weapon.
どうしようかな
Alright then. Let's see what we can make now.
どこにしよう何を入れるのがいいかないいものできそうださあ
The best
Nice
quality we
idea.
can get. Rapid level plus. Speed charge. Rapid plus. What does rapid plus do?
次はどうしようかな
Rapid. Reduces wait time by 20%. Ah!
うわいい感じかも
Alright.
さあ何を入れよう
This is a good job we have a load of high quality ingredients. But I need to make it with
何を
red
入れよ
stuff. Probably look at some of this as well.
悩んじゃうないいものできそうな予感何を入れるのがいいかなうわいい感じかも
Okay, more
何を入
quality.
れるのがいいかな
I love that. It's barely worth anything.
いいものできそうな予感
What is
何
effect
を入
2?
れるのがいいかな
Rather devastating. Increases item effects by 10%.
次はどうしよっかな
Alright, there you go.
でどれがいいかな
Rather devastating. Power throw and rapid. Increases critical up to 60%. Reduces power and hero
これ
amount.
でいいかなうまくいくかなできた
Now, if we're gonna use this, to make something for, like, say,
どうしようかな
Lent, then it's gonna need to be something really good.
どこに入れようさあ何を入れよ
Well, we got a lot of quality on this, don't we?
ういいものできそうな予感さあ
Oh,
何
rusted
を入れよう
sword.
さあ何を入れよう
Maybe not.
さあ何を入れ
Need
よう
poison. Red poison.
うわいい感じかも
Rusted sword for support.
何を入れるのがいいかないいものできそうな予感何を入れるのがいいかな
Put some more quality on that, shall we?
いいものできそうな予感どれがいいかな
Quality plus.
これでいいかな
Finest. What's quality plus? A 30 additional quality.
これでいいかなさあどうだじゃーんこんな感じかな
Alright, nice. Right, we're going to equip that onto Lent now. I mean, his current one is pretty okay. Really? Ah, there you go. I was going to say, really? It's weaker? Oh, no, wait, here you go. Ah, it's a little better. I mean, that certainly helps, doesn't it?
何作っちゃおうかな。
What about Claudia? What about your virgin snow? We could probably make that better.
何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。
Wait, we have insufficient materials. What is this? Pearl crystal.
ちゃんと考えないとね。
Okay, maybe not. Heliot Prox Grim Quartz. Cave Coral and a Jewel.
どこにしよう。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。
Right, Cave Coral. Where can we find that anyway? We haven't found it yet. So we can't quite make anything really better now. But that's fine.
どこに行こうかな。
So we'll head back to the Traveler's Road. Where was it? Shipyard, Northern Fork.
よーし、行くぞ。
Oh yeah, that's right, we need
剣の腕
to...
を磨くいい機会だ。
Alright, let's see what Lent's weapon is. We made it a little bit stronger. Or a stronger version of it. Let's break it in, but nothing here is very good. Nothing here is any good though. Meteor Castle.
よーし、行くぞ。
Let's
こりゃまた
see.
盛大にぶっ壊れたもんだな。
Oh, there's a goat. Hey, there's a goat over there. Hey, little fella. Is that the same goat from before? Did he really come all the way out here? Oh, it's this goat. This place is crawling for monsters. How the heck is he still alive? He is some sort of super goat or something. Do the monsters not attack him or something? You've gotta be hungry now, right? I might have some paper on me. Oh, but I guess it doesn't have to be paper, right? Let's see. Wait, don't go! Huh? A hoof print right in the middle of the paper, just like last time. I wonder if he's trying to tell me something. And off he goes. See ya, Mr. Goat. Oh, Basila has a herd of goats. Maybe we should talk to her about this. It's gonna be some sort of mystery goat, isn't it? Report! Right, so where was that monster that we couldn't beat last time?
これ生臭いな。必要なら集めるけどさ。
It's over here, isn't it? There it is. Over there. That big buddy over there. Let's go see if we're any better now.
よ
さあ、
Whoa.
行くぜ。
Excuse me, Mr. Weasel. I don't have time to play with you.
おや。
それ。
Well, it is pretty strong, actually. Ow!
行きます。
I gave her new equipment and everything.
行くよ。行きます。
Ryza special. Yes, summon star. Wow.
さあ、どんどん進もう。
Demolished it. So if I break this,
宝石っていろいろあるな。
I can go around him.
見た目も似てるし、少しずつ覚えていかなきゃ。
Wow, I didn't actually need to fight it, but fuck it, here we go.
良さそうだ。
I'm gonna fight it. I'm still gonna fight it.
おや。
行くよ。それ。
We have better armor for some of our characters as well, so... Ow!
おや。
Excuse me? How'd you like them apples, huh?
みんな一緒に決めるよ。
Blessing ointment.
今こそ。
Fair enough.
ほらよ。
Deal fire damage. Oh, yeah!
一気に畳みかけるよ。
I need to use an item, don't I?
当たれ。
And again!
行きます。
We broke it! Come on, everybody! Wail on him!
行きます。
おりゃおりゃ
行くよ。
Oh, he's back.
おりゃ
Oh, he's mad. Eclipse Javelin!
ライザ頼んだ。
Yeah! We did it!
どんどん進もう。
That's a lot of XP. Earthfish Fang. Nice. We did it. We killed it. We beat its ass. I thought there was a goat up there for a second. Ooh, it's a statue.
よ
さあ行く
Oh,
ぜ。
too slow. Too slow.
ーそれ。行くよ。
いいな。
It's good to know we can beat that thing now at least.
ライザ一緒に。それ。
いいな。
Still wondering how we deal, like,
いいな。
I forget. We can't deal fire damage.
もう終わりかよ。
Animal hide. Night statue. Whoops, I didn't mean to, sorry.
よし。取れた。必ず勝とうね。
Wing plant. Hopefully that was some good stuff.
おりゃ
行くよ。それ。行きます。
いいな。
I mean, I can't help but wonder, I think I might be able to make something better.
行きます。
It's nice to have some variety, though.
この調子で頑張ろう。
I mean, everything here is pretty weak. I literally only need to be here to encompass for gems, really.
じゃあ結構貴重品だよね。作るの大変そうだもん。よー。
さあ
Hit him
行
with
く
an
ぜ。
axe.
せい。
行くよ。
We've lowered its defense.
行くよ。
It has so much health, but not as much attack to back it up.
ライザ頼んだ。
ライザ一緒
おりゃ
に。みんな一緒に決めるよ。
I don't think I can deal fire damage at the moment.
さあどんどん進もう。
I mean, I assume since I've given other characters healing items that maybe they will actually use them when they need to. Alright, let's go to Trepe Hill.
よーし。
それで流れ者がわしらに一体何の用かな。
ご老人はともかくこのモリッツブルネンは村を取り仕切る仕事で忙しいのだがな。
Wow, he's being a bit sassy there.
そうやっていちいち偉さアピールするんだからさ。
Shh.
何か言ったか？
いいえなんでも。時間を取ってもらってありがとうございます。
一応ボスを救った功績があるからな。多少の無理はまあ聞いてやらんでもない。
I knew rescuing boss would give us a advantage over him.
では担当直入にお尋ねしますが、この島近辺の大規模なクリント王国の遺跡をご存知ありませんか？
確か遺跡調査が目的で滞在しとるのだったな。そんなもの島中に溢れとるではないか。
Are you saying that this is all of the Clink Kingdom?
それら日常的に触れる場所にあるものとは違う遺跡らしい遺跡も調査しようと考えておりまして。
見せ物にでもするつもりか？あいにくと心当たりはないな。
よそ者に村の周りを引っかき回されてはかなわん。竜の剣とて旅商人の行き来が原因かもしれんのじゃ。
This is the problem with elders. They normally tend to be stubborn, don't they?
その発想は古い。金と物を流通させる旅商人は今や村の生活を支えるのに不可欠な存在ですぞ。
But we've always been able to handle things on our own just fine. Why do we need merchants?
モリッツさんのこういう考え方だけは嫌いじゃないかな。
we would never have met Claudia.
考え方だけは
We would never have met Claudia if they didn't allow merchants in.
そんな不埒な考えを持っておるから村に災いが降りかかるのじゃ。
Figures.
なあ、喧嘩は良くない。私はただ遺跡についての詳しい情報が村にないか聞きたいだけなのです。
No, we didn't want to cause an argument.
古城については竜を畏怖する以外の伝承はないようですし、禁足地となっている街道の西側も。
まさか悪魔の野にまで踏み入るつもりか。悪魔の呪いを島に呼び込む気か。この罰当たりめ。
Why would it be the villager's fault if he did that?
まあまあ。しかし、その土地に伝わる禁忌をよそ者が安易に破ろうとするのは感心せんな。
申し訳ない。配慮不足でした。では、島内のこのトレッペの高台付近だけでも調査の許可をいただけませんか？
Yes, if I can't go there, at least let me check the local ruins again.
ここは現在ブルネン家の邸宅がある場所なので、まずあなたに話を通しておこうかと。
ふざけるな、この流れ者め。私がおとなしく聞いていれば調子に乗りよって。
That's a very suspicious reaction.
モリッツさん、
とっとと帰れ。島での好き勝手は私が絶対に許さんから、そう思え。
Well, this is incredibly suspicious, don't you agree?
わかりました。調査については諦めましょう。それでは失礼いたします。
Maybe the secret to why they have all the clean water is hidden on Trepe Hill.
何どういう
It is a sudden change of atmosphere, isn't it?
いいから帰るぞライザー。とりあえず島の船着き場のリラと合流しよう。
Okay.
これだか、流れ者というのは。
Weird.
父さん、少し話があるんだが、いいか？
Suspicious. I guess Mr. Brunin is the panicking boy then? He certainly panicked when we said we wanted to explore Trepe Hill.
おう、どこに行く？
Alright, back to the Atelier, I imagine. Or maybe not.
おう、どこに行く？
Oh yeah, he said we meet at the port, didn't he? If I remember correctly. Oh yeah, I need to report to someone here, didn't I? Where is it? Island reporter. Adventure. Oh, the secluded farm. Let's go. All these side quests I've forgotten about. At least the game is very nice in signaling where your quests are. Huh? Did something happen? Take these hoof prints, ma'am. Hey, Basila! Oh, hey, Ryza. What's up? Actually, I have a question for you. Do you happen to have a goat that's gone missing? Oh, did you find him? He disappeared on me a few days ago. So it was yours. I tried talking to him, but he just ran off. I even tried feeding him a sheet of paper twice, but he just stepped on this both times. Actually, this isn't the first time he's run away from home. You're kidding me. So he's been running around and goofing off on the mainland, huh? You seem pretty calm about this. Well, I'm sure he'll come home sooner or later. Anyway, thanks for letting me know. I'd like to give you something in return. Oh, there's no need for that. I mean, I just saw him, so... Well then, why don't I trade you for those 2 hoof print sheets of paper and we call it even? And if you get any more, feel free to bring them to me. You don't want me to just try and bring him back? Oh, I don't think he'd go along with that. Don't worry, he'll get bored and make his way back eventually. Anyway, I hope you run into him again. Thanks. This did not go the way I thought it would. Peculiar. Oh, hello, Ryza. Is your mom here? Hey, Basilla. Yeah, she should be. Want me to go get her? Actually, I do want to visit her, but I'm in a bit of a bind. Oh, what happened? Well, Fresher was supposed to come pick up his milk, but he hasn't been today. All of my other customers have already come and gone. I'm a little concerned, of course, but I can't stay gone for too long, in case he comes by. Say, do you think you could deliver it to him directly for me? I can understand why you'd be worried. Sure, I'll see if I can get it to him. Thanks, I really appreciate it. We're on a delivery. Aha, we done that. Complete the quest. There's so many different buttons that open different menus. I keep getting confused. Which one opens what? Report? Alright, yeah, that's right, yeah. Party! Learn Vitality level 1. Oh, cool. Sell something at the shop. Wow, I need to sell stuff. I forgot. I never sell my stuff, do I? I always just leave them. I just wait for them. I never know when I might need them. Ah, yes, Kirkin fruit. We haven't had that for a while. I sure hope they don't mind. I'm just helping myself to their crops. I mean, he's just walking around not paying me any notice, so I guess it's fine. Right. Yeah, I can't go. The Sunken Miner. I don't think I can go any further, can I? I'm gonna have a look around though, because you know, just pick up some ingredients. Yeah, I think I needed some sort of special item, didn't I, to cross. No, I don't want to fight you guys. I'm sorry. Why do you want to fight me? I'm way stronger than you. The Evil Eater Tree Shore. Well, if you wanna die, be my guest. They don't stand a chance. Got natural oil from them, I guess. Something. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Ah! Leave me be. I'm just doing research. You're all not worth my time. I assume at some point that water's gonna drop. Purumuru. Honestly, just accept your defeat. I mean, they're resistant to physical attacks, yes. But I can do so much damage. Wow, they both... That one went right into the attack. Okay. Let's see. We're going to the port. This island reporter. Goat milk delivery, okay. To the Bowden district. Ah, right, this guy, the shop owner, I see. There's just so much to do today. Here's your milk. Fresher, I'm here with your very delicious goat milk. Huh? Oh, that's right. I've been so busy today that I totally forgot all about it. Okay, so should you pay me directly or... Oh, don't worry about that. I pay for it all at the end of the month. Say, Ryza, are you a big milk drinker? Why would you ask? Boing. I drink it for breakfast once in a while. I see. Don't you just love its strong, milky odor? What? Freezing Fresher? Or turn it into cheese for the perfect snack to go with a nice adult beverage. Ah, now I really want some cheese. Maybe I should ask Priscilla to make me some next time. Whoops, looks like I got carried away. Thanks for bringing it to me. Oh, sure. Okay, see you later. Right, should we go sell some of this equipment I made? Ooh, merchandise. Fairy cloak. Wow, that's good. It's a deal. Lucky clover. Memorial mist flower, tough vine, nightcliff flower, lantern fly. I love how it says bargain. You should totally get this while you can. Right, first things first though. I want to sell... Can I sort it? By elements? No, what is it? That'll do. Right, let's sell all this equipment. Don't need it all. I've just got lots of ingredients, don't I? Right, how they are put in the guide. I was gonna say, is there any way to go quicker about it? I mean, I don't want to sell ingredients. You know, I'm gonna need... I don't know when I'll need them. Even if I have lots. Here we go, this sort of stuff, for example. Fresh oil. Wow, this great ore I've got, and it's not worth a lot. Oh, here we go, these. 43. Yeah, let's sell this stuff I don't need. Well, that was certainly worth a lot. I was kind of hoping that there would be some sort of, like, other equipment I could have. This Sculler coat's quality, though, isn't it? Alright. No, I don't need to buy any more. Thank you. I bet I've bought this and it's not even going to be any better, is it? Okay, that's a little better. Lent. What about you? You've got standard armor. Okay. What about Claudia? She has the frost armor, which is all about defense. Yeah, that's good. It's nice to give something a little bit stronger. I mean, yeah, you can make it stronger yourself, but sometimes you just don't have the time. And you might have to spend a lot of time searching for the perfect ingredients. Anyway. I believe we're going to the Kirken port. Well, he is the most powerful man on the island. If there's anything in there that might threaten his authority, I don't imagine he'd want anyone examining it. Yeah, that's what I think. Do you think maybe Brunnen is aware of it
フィルフサが出たのは島の外だからな。今のところ無理してトレッペの高台を調べる必要はない。
Fair point.
ならまだいいけど。ああ、なんかすっきりしねえな。
島の外の遺跡は僕らも全然知らないから探索の役に立てないのが歯がゆいね。
Yeah, we're not allowed to explore any of the ruins. It's a bummer.
何？すぐ自分の足で探し出してみせるさ。それまで腕を磨いて。
どうしたの？
What is it?
いや、あそこ。
リラさんとどっかの子供かな。珍しい取り合わせだね。
Lila and some kid.
リラさん。
How on earth can she hear them up all the way over there?
あ、お前たち戻ってきたか。
Who is this young man? Would you like to introduce us?
でっかいの。
Oh shit. He must have seen a monster.
か？
でっかいのが水の中にいたの。浮かんですぐ消えちゃった。
Interesting.
でっかいのが水の中に？
Well, that would certainly explain why there's no fish around.
リラさん、それってもしかして？詳しく聞いてみたが特徴が合致した。外界の魔物、それもかなりの大型だ。
Okay.
本当に入り込んでたんだ。急いで漁師さんたちに伝えないと。
Are they actually gonna take us seriously, though?
もう伝えたが、子供の言うこと、見間違いだと誰も聞く耳を持たなかった。
Adults, man. I mean, I am an adult, so what am I saying?
またかよ、畜生！なんでどいつもこいつも。
They want to maintain the status quo. They don't want things to change. They want things to stay like they were in the good old days.
おそらく湖の魚を食い尽くして水面近くまで浮上したのだろう。陸に上がるのも時間の問題だ。
Oh shit, yeah, that's not gonna be good.
陸に上がるって陸の上も歩けるの？そんな魔物一体どうすれば？
We're just gonna have to make some good items and equipment and go deal with it.
村の人間が外界の魔物の存在を信じない以上、ライザ、お前の力を頼るしかない。私を？
Well, you're the only one who will believe us, aren't you? You and your band of merry folk.
おう、どこに行く？
Hold on. No, what button is it again? And there's all sorts of different menus in this game.
ねえ、どこに行くんだ？
Not that. What is it? Quest. No. Ah. Why does using the control stick through menus have to be so awkward? Oh, I need to make honey. Okay. Those are quests. Is it in the guide? No, the guide. Not the guide either. What? Ah. Just trying to remember the different menus. What button did I press?
ねえ、どこに行くんだ？
No, it's start. Of course it is. Alright. So we have to wait in the Atelier.
どこに行こうかな。
Well, we could do that.
よー。
Or we could go for some more
綺麗
ingredients.
だね、ここ。島の近くにこんな場所があるなんて。外に出なきゃ。ど
What
こ
am I
に行
doing,
く
man?
の？
I should have gone to the fragrant forest straight away. What am I doing?
そういや、島にはあまり鉱石ってないよね。
Well, I sure
全く
can't
ない
wait
わけじゃないけどさ。
till all those adults see what happens and realize, oh no. But knowing them, they'll just blame the outsiders. Those old fogies. An illuminated sylph, eh? Slightly stronger. But only 1 damage. You silly.
光の雨だよ。ライザ
Now that move's great because it can actually hit multiple targets. Wow. Look at that. That's overkill. Your new sword seems to really be putting in some work. Loads of mushrooms. Dream mushrooms. Interesting. More new ingredients. Now, a mushroom with that name must be specialized. It must be a special like ingredient to enhance a recipe. I think, or you would think. Hey, dragon! Maybe it'll drop some dragon wings for us. That'd certainly help. I love the crit damage, 33, more than double. Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? Nice. They are no match for us, are they? Alright, let's get some more water. And let's see what sort of things we can fish up. Look at all this water. How are you getting tonic and clean water? I don't understand that. Let's just go fishing for a bit. Sawfish! Spiky. Ah, yes, the spikies. Waterside moss. Medicine moss. Nice. It's weird. You see these like giant crystals and think, oh, maybe they're rare ingredients, but they're just for show. Kind of gutted by that, to be honest. I mean, yeah, let's take some medicine moss. I mean, this is a dead end, this area. I guess I've just got to go back. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Wow, I was blind to them. But they lower our defense though. That's not good. Oh! Hey! You're being rude. No, I need some more. Shining trail! For some reason that didn't hit him. Damn, stop lowering my defense! You little jerk. Nice levels. It would be nice if I could actually make her next weapon. But we need stuff we haven't found yet. No, I can't jump up there. I can jump up there, but not from there. Now, if I remember correctly, I think we have to go back. Maybe there's another path. I mean, it is quite nice knowing I only have 2 more days this week of work. Having worked 6 days in a row, I get a day off after the 6, go into work for 2 days, and then come back from work for 2 days. Also, I'm planning on starting Simulator Sunday this weekend. Now that Monster Rancher 1 and 2 Deluxe has come out. That's what I was saving the rest of my birthday money for. Oh, maybe we need... No, maybe not. I guess we just need wind shoes. But they're not all wind shoes. Weird. Let's go get some water. Alright, let's have a wander around a bit more, shall we? Yeah, because there's like footprints, aren't there? Oh, right. You do not have any items which can be used. Okay, we need something to skip across stones and jump in the air. Maybe it's something to do with the Meteor Castle. There is a, there's something there. Oh, the traveling goat's up here. Okay. Let's get another footprint then, shall we? Coburnite. Mordnite. Where are you, Mr. Goat? Oh. There he is. Huh? Oh, Mr. Goat, he's how'd he get up there? Sorry. You really didn't have to come down to see me. Still, thanks for everything you've done for me. Not that you can even understand what I'm saying. Huh? What's up, Mr. Goat? Oh, I didn't get a hoof print this time. I wonder what's going on. Huh? He's seen a monster. Oh, a gold coin. Just random coin. Where did it go? Fine, bring it on, you knights. Ha! You're weak. Wow. Yeah, you really are weak, aren't you, Ghost Armor? Doing 1 damage. You can charge all you want, mate, but you're not gonna get to launch that attack. Flashing! Wow! You ain't no match for me. Fucking hell! all that damage. Ryza smash. Oh, what's this? Old Knight Emblem and Comet Stone. Oh, an even better one. Hey, these rusted swords aren't too bad either. Well, you're big, aren't you? Smash! Whoa, he's a big boy. Heavy armor warrior. How much damage are these gonna do? Ooh, and he can lower our defense. Oh, he's weak to everything. Level 2. Go on a rampage. We got healing items as well, so we're fine. Up your tactics. Oh, here he goes. Oh, we broke him. Shining Trail. Nice. Did that just make my attack stronger? Finish him off with a summoning star. Yeah. Got him. Ooh, heroic spirit, overflowing courage and ruthless strike. Overflowing courage. Wow, that's some good stuff. Oh, we got a load of these. And this is anything that can break them, huh? Mordnite. Ooh, a treasure chest. Gold coin times 3. What's with the gold coins? Do I sell those, or...? Because they appear to be coal. Alright. Hey, there's a bed. It would appear, at least. Ah, rest point. Ah, I see. Find salvation in the chapel, my friends. Right, well, this is the tower where the dragon hung out. Wrong button.
Oh, どこに行く?
I mean, heck, let's go back.
よし行くぞ。
ライザ、少しいいか?
Oh. Oh, Empel. Oh, he seems serious.
何?
Is he gonna break in?
ここに書いてあるものを調合してほしいんだ。
Ah.
今のお前なら、だいたい作り方も察しがつくだろう。
Sure thing.
この成分は香水というか香料？多分できると思う。
そう軽く言えるお前が同じ錬金術師として羨ましいよ。
It feels like alchemy's really given Ryza a new sense of purpose. You know, her confidence is really high now.
アンペルさん、その腕治らないの？
腕の神経がズタズタになっていてな。今の医学じゃまず完治は無理だろう。
Wow, that's a shame, that is.
錬金術ならどう？
お前が超高度な錬金術を扱えるようになれば可能性はないでもない程度かな。
What better way for Ryza to pay Empel back for all his teaching and tutelage than making it so he can use his arm again?
と、こんな話をしたこと、リラには黙っていてくれよ。未練がましい男だと怒られてしまう。
Fair enough.
頑張るよ。まずはこの香料。そしていつかは。
I'm gonna heal your arm. Aroma components. Learn how to make monster attractor. Oh. Alright, let's put all that stuff in then, shall we? So, is there a certain amount? A quality of at least 60.
どうしようかな。
Let's just see. Right, glass flower. I mean, it would be cool if we could actually make some of this stuff. Right. Bomb rod. So, holy arbor branch and a jewel item. Still nowhere near getting that. Right. I think this is probably where it is. Monster attractor.
どこに入れようか。何を入れるのかな。
Ah, fairy stone frag. Well, if we start with 61 as a base, we can sort of work it up from there.
さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Just gotta make sure it stays above. We got 2 of those 100 ones.
なんか入れちゃうか。
Let's see.
うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Gas trait, eh? Ah, there you go. That's what the mushrooms are good for. Oh wait, but it needs to be blue.
いいもの、できそうな予感。さあ、
Hey, it only needs to be 60, doesn't it? But at the same time, I sort of don't want to let it go too far down.
いいもの、できそうな予感。
Poison.
何を入れよう。
More poison?
うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、何を
More
入れよう。
gas. Right, rainbow grapes. Just for that extra bit of quality. Curse strength. No, I don't want to do that, do I? I don't want to do that. That wouldn't be good. Well, at least that was a simple recipe. We've almost reached that level now. We can make something cool. Right. Let's have a quick look back. Good if we had some wind shoes. But I don't even know what the recipe is. Kind of sucks that we need to have a minimum amount of something that we don't have yet. Were you able to? Oh yeah. Were you able to make what I asked for? Yes, I did actually. Enjoy. Oh yeah.
こっちの話だ。
Ignore her, please.
結局その香料何に使うものなの？
Well, it's a monster attractor. I assume they want to try and attract the Felucia, maybe.
保険のようなものだ。まあ、ないよりはあった方がいい程度のな。
Alright, Empel. Level with me, homie. What you up to?
保険？
ところで、外界の魔物の件だが、まだあれ以降の目撃例はないようだ。私も沿岸を見回ってはいるが。
Now, this one thing that hasn't happened yet. We haven't tried to make a homunculus. I know in the Atelier, what is it? Rorona series. Every time you had like a little partner homunculus. I wonder if we'll actually do that in this game, or if that's even a thing. I can't help but think that Lila might be a homunculus, though. It's just a feeling I have.
やつの習性として陸に上がるときはまずは潜伏してから標的の隙をついていきなり襲いかかってくるらしい。
Well, yeah, it's eaten all the fish, so I guess it's hoping that something else tasty will show up.
今からでも警告した方が。でもやっぱり無駄なのかな。
They will not believe us.
私たちのようなよそ者が危険を触れ回ってもかえって堅くなになる場合が多いし難しいところだな。
True that.
まあ、そのための保険だ。
But why a monster attractor? Are they going to try and lure it away if it gets too close to the island, do you think? That's probably the most likely reason they have it.
またそういう二人だけで分かったような会話を。大人ってほんと持って回った言い方が好きだよね。
This is why I don't respect authority. Oh dear. Alright.
どうしようかな。
Let's try and make some better items.
どこに何を
I mean, this one is fine. What's a few bonus? Increases item power and heal weight with fewer targets. Ah. Okay.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
If we can get wind damage medium.
いいものできそうな予感。
That's good. Okay, the recipe for the Miss Liquid.
何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。
Let's change the display. Inflict
何を入
blind.
れるのがいいかな。
Hey, that could be good. Unfortunately, it needs to be green
何
bugs.
を入れよ
So I have to give up 2.
う。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。
Effect 2. Blowback.
何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよう。
Ah, it's a shame. We only have enough for a little bit.
うわ、どれがいいかな。
stun targets.
これでさあ
Alright.
どうだできたバッチリ
There you go. That's a good luft. Trickling breeze. Oh, looky clover. We can buy those from the shop. Thorny embrace. Can we do anything else?
どこにしようさあ何を入れよういいものできそうな予感何を入れるのがいいかな
Okay, we need to use an ice bomb.
いいものできそうな予感
Roll. Support +1.
何を入れるのがいいかな
Alright, and a 1 just to finish it off. We have all this dew now. I remember when we didn't have any
とり
dew.
あえずなんか入れちゃうか うわいい感じかも
Right. HP +30. Oh, we need more puny leather. Okay. Let's make puny leather.
何作っちゃおうかなどこに入れさあ何を入れよううわいい感じかも何を入れるのがいいかな
Wow, look at all these different puny balls. That is insane.
いいものできそうな予感何を入れるのがいいかないいものできそうな予感何を入れるのがいいかな
Come on, give us 60. There you go.
いいものできそうな予感さあ
Trait.
何を入れよう
Right. Okay. No, can't have that. Needs to be
何を
blue.
入れよう
Strong blessing. Temporarily increases attack slightly when using the item.
次はどうしよっかな
No, this isn't what I was thinking of. Speed charge level 1.
次はどうしよっかな何を入れるのがいいかないいものできそうな予感何を入れるのがいいかな
So not one. Ah, no, it's not worth 3, is it? Alright,
何を入れるのがいいかな
let's just throw 2 of these on then, eh?
何を入れるのがいいかないいものできそうな予感何を入れるのがいいかな
Just doing it for the extra.
うわどれがいいかな
Raises target's physical damage resistance but extends wait time. Always deal critical damage to ponies. Alright, we'll do rapid.
うまくいくかな
That's all we need.
できたバッチリ
Okay, let's make it then.
どこに何を入れるのがいいかな
Our new Frosty Armor.
いい感じかも
Oh, I need cloth. Damn it, why didn't you tell me this sooner, Gabe? It did, didn't it? I know, I'm just being silly. Just any
どこに
cloth.
入れさあ
Any
何
cloth
を
will
入れ
do.
よ
The stronger the better, though.
いいものできそうな予感何を入れるのがいいかな
Or the more quality, the better.
いいものできそうな予感さあ
Well, they've got plenty of animal product. Plenty of that.
うわいい感じかもさあ何を入れよう
Right, that's not gonna do
何を
anything.
入れるのがいいかな
It needs to be green.
ゃんと考えないとね。うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、
I need to make some blue supplements.
何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Another product worth 2.
いいものできそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよう。何を入れるのがいい
Guess
か
the
な。
only quality I can improve is this.
うわ、どれがいいかな。
Quality,
こ
finest,
れで
rarest.
うまくいくかな。
All those very good
悪くないんじゃない
traits.
かな。
Okay. Now we should be able to make the frost armor I want to
何を
make.
入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるの
Well,
が
I
いい
need
か
to
な。
use a lot, don't I?
何を入れるのがいいかな。
Well, it's a good job you get 3.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。
I mean, HP plus 30 is always good. Water.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
I mean, 83 would be fine, I guess.
とりあえずなんか入れちゃうか。いいものどれがいいかな。
Quality, finest,
これで
rarest.
どうだ。これでさあ、
It's gonna be worth a lot.
悪くないんじゃないかな。
Ooh, attack minus 1. Alright. Alright, Len. How's it fit? Okay. Ryza. Alright, give it to Lent. It's better for Lent. All that health.
おう、どこに行く？
Right. So where are we going now? The Bowden district.
おう、どこに行く？
よーし、行くぞ。
ライザ。
Oh no, what's happened?
アガテ姉さん、どうしたの？難しい顔して。
Oh dear.
こういう話は私も好かんが、一応お前の耳には入れておこうと思ってな。
Let me guess, Empel and Lila have done something, haven't they?
何の話？
このところ、漁師の集落や船着き場で妙な噂が流れている。
噂？
Rumors of what?
ああ、流れ者の錬金術師がよからぬことをしたせいで湖から魚がいなくなったという噂だ。
流れ者の錬金術師ってアンペルさんのこと？
Ah,
誰がそんなデタラメを？アンペルさんがそんなことするわけが。
looks like they're gonna get expelled from the village, aren't they?
私もそう思っている。が、事実として噂は流れていて、一部の漁師も信じてしまっている。
And they don't believe that there is actually a monster in the water.
なんで？
実際に錬金術師殿と身近に接し、その人となりを知っている人間はそう多くない。
Okay.
そういうよく知らないよそ者がうろついているときに自分たちに災難が降りかかった。
It's all circumstantial, damn it.
そうなると人間というのは安直に双方を結びつけて考えてしまうものなんだ。
Well, of course they would.
そんな。
あの二人がこの辺りの水辺をうろついていることは私の耳にも入っている。それで漁師たちも
They put 2 and 2 together. They fit, but not They're not the right pieces either.
あれは外界の魔物が湖に入ってきたから見回ってくれてるんだよ。
それも錬金術師が吹き込んだ嘘と言われているな。
Of course.
私他の場所も調べてくる。
ライザ、むやみに動き回るな。と言っても無駄か。何か私にもできることは。
Alright. Well, thanks for letting us know, Agatha. It's horrible though, isn't it? Always looking for the easy answer. So what's our next movement? Head to the nearby Raisin District. You say that, but I've gone the other way. Whoops. Yeah, why was she running off in that direction if the Raisin District's over in this direction? Ah, dear. I guess she just went round the fountain, didn't she? Probably going to hear the rumors spreading now, aren't we?
Ryza, ちょっと。
Uh-oh. What is it, Mom?
お母さん、何？今忙しいんだけど。
お前が付き合ってるアンペルだっけ？その錬金術師は大丈夫なのかい？
Now's not the time for this.
大丈夫って何が？
なんだかみんなが噂してるよ。竜を暴れさせてるとか、魚を消してるとか。
It just gets worse and worse. Now he's responsible for the dragon.
お母さんまでそんな噂を？
Well, she hasn't talked with him personally either.
お前があちこち出歩いてることは知ってるけど、まさかそんなことに加担なんかしてないだろうね。
It's a mother's concern, but it's really... she's basing it on rumors.
お母さん、なんでアンペルさんが悪いことしてるって決めつけて話してんのよ。
Like I said, she hasn't known him. She hasn't talked to him, has she?
そりゃ誰だって怪しく思うだろう。わけのわからないまじないで物を作るような連中は。
This is heavy. This is heavy, man.
だから錬金術は
Alchemy is a wonderful thing.
こんにちは、ミオさん。
Oof.
ちょっとライザー借りますね。
Oh, good friends there, just telling. Oh, she's gonna blow up her in a sec. We better take her away.
あんたたち
No, now's not the time.
何すんのよいきなり。お母さんはアンペルさんや錬金術のことを。
噂話のせいでひどいこと言われたんでしょ。あの噂、村中に広がってるみたいなの。
みんなのところでも？
Well, yeah. It only makes sense, doesn't it?
俺も親父にぶん殴られたよ。
God damn, his dad is such a asshole.
妙な流れ者と付き合って俺の顔を潰すな、だとさ。笑わせるぜ。潰れる顔があるほど真っ当な人間かよ。
Yeah, it is pretty rich for that guy to say that.
タオやクラウディアも何か言われたりしたの？
僕の方は怪しい連中と付き合うようになったのは軽々しく地下書庫に入れたせいだったってさ。その場はごまかして逃げてきたけど、このままじゃ書庫に出入り禁止になるかも。
It's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous.
私はお父さんからアンペルさんが湖に毒を流したって噂が船着き場で流れてるって。
And Empel is trying to save these people.
ひどい。
It is.
お父さんはアンペルさんたちと付き合いがあるから信じてないけど、船を使う人は騒ぎ始めてるみたい。
Mm-hmm.
いきなり偶然こんなことになるわけがない。きっと何か理由。
Well, I can think of one person he upset. A certain owner of the town's water supply. A certain Mr. Brunnen.
まさかいくらあいつでもそこまでするわけ。
とにかく僕らでもうちょっと調べてみよう。
But even if we discover the truth, who's gonna believe us? We're just a bunch of meddlesome children. Guess we have no choice but to investigate, eh? Okay. Alright, oh, we're going to the port now.
Oh, どこに行く?
Right.
よーし行くぞ
Let's find out. Let's investigate. Let's see who's spreading it.
そうか、わかった。あとは私の方でも調べておこう。
ああ、頼むぜアガーテ。あんたも守り手ならああいう怪しい奴らこそ取り締まってくれよな。
Oh,
アガーテ姉さん島中で
わかってる。その様子だといろいろ聞いたみたいだな。
looks like the residents are pressuring the Guardians to arrest Empel as well now.
私も調べてみたが、どうもあの噂、意図的に広められたようだ。漁師をはじめ村中を念入りにな。
Such bullshit.
意図的に。それってもしかして。
Out of bitterness, they've basically resorted to blaming the most likely suspect, eh?
そのくせ、やり口がすぐバレるほどにずさんなのは、まだまだあいつも子供ということか。
Oh, it's Bose.
あいつって。
I bet Bose doesn't like the fact that we've become stronger than him, and he's blaming Empel because of that. Now he's trying to drag his reputation through the mud.
ああ、文字通りにあちこち駆け回って噂を広めていたのは。
He's his friend, isn't he?
ランバーだ。
じゃあやっぱりボスが。
It's so pathetic. It really is.
待った待った、落ち着いてレント。
落ち着け、ふざけるな。今度こそ本当に見損なったぞあの野郎。
Now, come on. Acting rashly is not going to solve anything.
そりゃ僕だって。
もうただの喧嘩では済みそうにないが、ライザ、どうする？
まずボスに会う。話はそれから。
Alright, Bose. You've got some explaining to do, mister.
おう、どこに行く？
よーし。モリッツさん、ボスはどこですか？
誰だ？うちの庭で騒がしくしてるのは。お前ら。
Okay, where is he?
悪道どもが揃って何の用だ？バレンツのお嬢さんもこんな連中と一緒にいるとよからぬ噂が流れますぞ。
あんたらが噂を流すからな。
And what proof do you have?
何？わけのわからんこと言いよって。
あれ？
お前たちもここでがなり立てる暇があったら、流れ者にこの書面を届けてこい。
It's a banishment order, isn't it?
これは損壊への召喚状？損壊って村の問題を話し合う集まりじゃ。
そうとも、村の平穏を乱すよそ者の処分を決める。結果の通達にとどめず、当人を呼んでやるのは私の慈悲だ。
This whole town's corrupt, man.
ふざけんな。何が慈悲だ。
なんだ、このモリッツ・ブルネンに逆らうつもりか。
待ってレント君、モリッツさんは何も知らないみたい。それに暴れたりしたら2人がもっと不利になるよ。
そうだよ、ここは抑えて。
Yeah, man. We just need to prove they're innocent. That's all we have to do, and it shouldn't be too difficult, hopefully.
悪道どもめ。とにかく召喚状は渡したぞ。流れ者はどこにいるかもわからんから困ったものだ。
モリッツさん、まだ答えてもらってません。
Yes, where is Bose?
答え。何のことだ。
Oh, conveniently forgetting, eh?
ボスはどこにいるんです？
さあな。私は知らん。知らんぞ。
ボス、言いたいことがあるんなら私たちの前で自分の口で言ってみなさいよ。総会にはちゃんと出てきなさいよ。
Yeah, you better be. Okay. Well, yes. Well, we finally have some antagonistic things happening now.
どこに行くの？
Is he in our Atelier? Yes.
損壊ね。悪印象を与えたと思ってはいたが、吊るし上げを食らうほどだったとはな。
Yeah, well, that just goes to show you how petty they're being.
召喚状とは随分と形式ばったことだ。それとも案外きっちりした性格の男なのか？
権力を振りかざすのを楽しんでるだけさ。
ごめん、二人とも。なんだか村全体で二人をいじめてるみたいになっちゃって。
It doesn't take much, does it?
そうしょげるな。流れ者が立ち寄った場所で騒ぎの原因に仕立て上げられるのはよくあることだ。
Maybe that's why he always has bags under his eyes. He's just so used to this by now.
実際私たちも何度か経験している。
Yeah, no wonder you look so tired, mate.
ああ、本当に原因だったこともあるしな。
Well, yeah, of course.
ああ、そうなんだ。
Oh, Tao, don't tell me you were doubting them as well.
総会には本当に出るんですか？言いがかりだってことは明白なのに。
もし逃げたらもっと立場が悪くなるんだから出ないわけにはいかないだろう。
Exactly. The innocent have nothing to hide.
でも公正な話し合いになんかなりっこないよ。そんなところで村を追放なんて決められたら。
今もここに隠れ住んでいるからそんなに変わりはしないが、まあ悪あがきはしてみるさ。
I mean, it's not my village. I don't really think it matters if I get exiled or not, but I suppose I should, considering I still have an investigation to do.
もう発見し封印するまでは何としてもこの地に留まる必要があるからな。
If only the villagers knew. If you exile them, you're going to bring disaster on your village yourselves anyway.
そこまで門にこだわる理由ってなんだろう。この前はちゃんと教えてくれなかったけど。
Probably the OG gate.
封印か。いつのことになるんだろう。まだ見つけてすらいないのに。
私が村を離れるまでに見つけられるのかな。
I sure hope so.
未来の話よりまず目先の損壊だな。頼むぞリラ。くれぐれも安全第一に
な。分かっている。余計な念押しだ。
What do you mean? What's that mean?
何の話？
こっちの話でもないか。お前の作ってくれた保険の使い時が来たってことだ。
You want to see the real cause for the fishing problems you have? And then they summon the creature and it's like, there you go, it's him. Kill him. It's monster attractor, so head to Brunnen Manor. Alright, let's go. Trepe Hill.
よし、行くぞ。
これより緊急の損壊を開会する。進行は我が息子ボースブルネンが務める。
Of course he's the one behind it all. Of course he is.
今度は逃げずに来たのね。
Yeah.
俺は逃げたりなんかしない。大 事な時は
Not when it involves my pride.
議題はこのところ村に頻発する災害と村に滞在する錬金術師との関連についてだ。竜の出現、奇妙な不良、どちらもこの錬金術師と連れの女が来てから起こっている。
Coincidence, all of it.
アンペルさんたちが災害の原因って決めつける理由はそれだけ？むちゃくちゃな言いがかりよ。
Oh, he has something, don't worry.
こいつらは村や近隣の遺跡を探り歩いている。村人が触れてはならないと思うところにも無作法に。
そうだ、奴らは我々が遺跡を尊ぶ気持ちなど気にも留めず平気で踏み荒らそうとしておる。
竜星の古城にも何か細工をして村の守護獣である竜を怒らせたに違いない。
おう、確かに今まで暴れたことなどなかった竜が急に暴れ出すなど明らかにおかしい。
Hey, if they have any actual evidence, I'd love to see it.
フィルッサやノンのことが言えればいいのに。
Don't worry, he'll come up with something.
こやつは以前村の禁忌たる悪魔の野に踏み込もうとすらしておった。一体何を企んでおるのか。
村の禁忌を平気で踏みにじろうとするよそ者。これだけでも追放に等しいが、何よりもう一つ、錬金術という怪しいまじないだ。
Oh, you're throwing accusations like that now, are you?
漁師に聞けば不良に陥る前、ライザが作った蒔絵を湖に撒いたそうだが、間違いないな。
それはその通りだけど、ちゃんと効き目は。
しばらくは効き目もあったそうだが、やがて小魚一匹取れなくなったのはみんなも知っての通りだ。
Man, there's so much circumstantial evidence against him.
あれは湖に外界の魔物が入ってきたからで、私の蒔絵とは関係ない。
そんな絵空事を誰が信じる。怪しげな薬、いや毒を撒いたせいで魚が消えたと考えるのが自然だ。そのライザの毒はどうやって作られたのか、そこにいる流れ者が授けた錬金術によってだ。
Well, I wonder what Empel's gonna do. He says he's gonna fight it, but he's really not doing anything right now.
ボス、あんたまさか錬金術を悪役に？
Of course he does. Alchemy's what's made you better than him, and he can't accept that.
竜を狂わせた遺跡の細工、魚を消した毒の調合、どちらにもその錬金術師が絡んでいる。
なるほど。すべての元凶は
私はここに流れ者2人の島からの追放、並びに村における錬金術の使用禁止を提案する。
ボス！
どうだライザ、これで全部元に。
Now I can go back to being better than you.
大変だ、モリッツさん。
なんだ想像しい。今まさに損壊の決議が出ようというところなのに。
Yep, the monsters appeared.
それどころじゃない。港に見たこともない巨大な魔物が現れたんだ。
Told you.
何？
A sea monster's attacking.
そんなバカな。
Yeah, yeah. Well, there you go. Their argument has just fallen and collapsed.
ライザの言った通りだったな。竜騒ぎも私とは無関係だが、まあそれよりも今こそ錬金術を役立てる時だよなライザ。行っ
Okay.
てこい。
Yeah, no problem.
わかった。任せて。
We're about to show you just how good alchemy can be. Alright. Let's go take on this monster then, shall we? Hold on, first things first. I need to equip that new item. The Luft. Hold on. Would ice work on a sea monster? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, let's do this. Oh, there it is. Well, they're already here. Hey, don't worry. We took on a dragon. We can take on a sea monster. Well, there he is. Hello. How does that monster go on land then? Oh, we saw one going on land, didn't we? It's your big sharky boy. Or is he heading for Trepe Hill? Is it gonna land? Alright, let's go. Let's go kick its ass. Oh look, Lila's already here.
Lila-san, こっちに魔物が向かってきてるよ。だろうな。あいつは間もなくここに上がってくる。そこの守り手、私と逃げ遅れた村人の有無を確認するぞ。
Yes, we've got to rescue the villagers at the port.
それは確かに重要だが、ライザたちに魔物を押し付けるのか。
Believe in her. She's got this.
押し付けるのではない。任せるんだ。やれるな、お前たち。
Yeah, we can do it.
ああ、流体児だってできたんだ。今度もやってやる。
Yeah. Let's go, Guardian.
ああ、なんとなく分かってたのに、なんでここまで流されちゃうかな。
Because you're our friend and you'd never abandon us, would you?
それってきっと仲間を見捨てておけないからだよ。
Yep. Well, exactly what Claudia just said.
ここで勝てばダメなこと全部ひっくり返せるはず。かっこよくは言えないけど。みんな力を貸して。
Yeah, let's go kick its ass.
わかった。
Bring it on, sea monster.
気をつけた方が良さそうだ。
Well, it's on land. It's a lot smaller, isn't it? It is certainly a lot smaller. You missed.
Ryza, 頼んだ。
Let's up our tactics. Wow, it actually did decent damage to Claudia there. We've also done some decent damage to it. Yeah, we got this. Unless it starts using the super move, of course. Whoa, Claudia! God damn, it's targeting Claudia. Nah, hold on. Damn it, leave her alone! Tactics up! Uh-oh, here it comes. Eclipse Javelin! Come on, finish it for us! Nice! GG easy! Finish him! Hey! I didn't even need that item. I didn't need to use it. Beast fin. Yeah, we did it! Yeah!
どうだ、今度も倒せたぞ。なかなかのもんじゃないか、俺たち。
didn't even need to use that new item I made.
やっぱり信じられないけど。
You guys are getting stronger every day.
見事だったぞお前たち。村人も早めに避難させておいたから怪我人はいない。
Very nice.
どうも。早めに？開会の魔物が本当に湖に入り込んでたこと、かなり乱暴な手段だけど証明できたかな。
Oh, that's kind of sneaky of you, though. Using monster bait to lure it out of hiding, right as it was looking like you were going to get exiled.
俺たちが一人前以上になったことも多分。
錬金術で倒したってこともアピールできれば損壊で有利になるんじゃないかな。
Surely you'd need video evidence to prove that, though, right?
損壊。倒せた後だから言うけど、いいタイミングで襲ってきてくれたわね。
It attacked at the perfect time. You'd evacuated most of the villagers ahead of time.
ああ。いざ
Yeah.
おびき出したら予想より大きくてどうなることかと気をもんだが、取り越し苦労だったな。
I mean, it was massive in the overworld, but when we entered the fight, it was tiny. It's like Pokemon.
おびき出す？
Well, you did make a monster attractor.
以前お前に作らせた保険だが、あれは海辺の地域で使われる魔物寄せの香料だ。いいタイミングにするためのな。
Indeed.
なんだそりゃ。
It was very sneaky of you, wasn't it?
だからアンペルさんは損壊に呼び出された時も余裕だったんですね。
Because he knew he wouldn't ultimately be found guilty.
僕らは最初からアンペルさんとリラさんの手のひらの上で踊ってたってこと？
I know, it's kind of rude using us like that.
どのみち魔物は退治する必要があったし、守り手も引き離したからお前たちだけの手柄になった。避け得ぬ事態を効率的に利用したということだ。結果、我々の立場は強化され、今後も動きやすくなる。大人って本当にずるい。
I can't even trust you guys anymore.
ライザ、その大人からの助言だが、仕上げはまだだ。アンペルとお前自身の名誉を救ってこい。はい。
Indeed. Alright, let's go clear his name. Wait, what's this? What's everyone doing down here? Hey Doc, I'm surprised to see you here. Oh, hello Ryza. I guess you caught me. I've been reflecting on the past a bit, so I closed up shop to make a quick visit here. The past? That's right. I'm sure you don't remember. You would have still been very young. I'm not actually from this island, you know. I was involved in a terrible accident. One of the locals here spotted me floating in the water and saved me. What kind of accident? To be honest, I have no idea. My memory of the accident and everything before it is a total blank. The only reason I know my name and that I was a physician is because of a memo I had on me. I had no idea you'd been through something like that. Luckily, I hadn't lost my core knowledge of medicine. The locals built a hospital basically just for me. That's incredible. So, I've been hearing stories about what an amazing alchemist you are. Does that sound right? Well, I'm still just a student. I see. Well, would it be okay if I asked you for a favor? If it's something I can do, sure. Thank you. Do you think you could make some neutralizers for me? Oh, you need neutralizers. I do. Actually, when I found out you were an alchemist, neutralizers were the first thing that came to mind. I have this strange feeling that they may have some connection to my past. Oh, I see. Okay, then I'll make some and bring them to you right away. Thank you very much. You know where to find me when you're done. I never would have guessed he had amnesia. I hope those neutralizers can help him uncover his past. I'm sure they will, Ryza. Supplement over 50. We already have one, so we need to make some more. Oh, another quest over here, eh? Oh, this is the one I have to turn in. Well, might as well do that as well. This is a big scoop. Oh, I don't have it yet. Okay. Never mind, let's just head back to the town meeting.
よーし行くぞライザリンシュタウト、ただいま戻りました。
The monster is slain!
おお、それで魔物は
I wouldn't be here if I got defeated now, would I?
見事に彼ら4人で打ち果たしました。
はい、錬金術を使ってです。
Yeah, man.
おお、なんと見事じゃ錬金術師。いや、さっきはわしも少し言い過ぎたかもしれん。
You did, and I hope you've learned a valuable lesson about blaming someone before you learn the whole truth, eh?
私たちの言ってたこと、分かってもらえましたか？
Yeah, we were warning you of this monster time and again, but you just ignored us.
外界の魔物はいたんです。錬金術で毒を作ったわけでもないし、竜にも細工なんかしてません。
Yes, all your arguments are now null and void.
どうして私たちを貶める噂が突然広まったのか、そっちの方が村にとっての問題じゃないですか？
I don't think they'll want to do that, Ryza.
何？どういうことじゃ？
すでに私が調べています。ボースがランバーを使って彼らのよからぬ噂を流していたのです。
Boss, how could you?
モリッツ、ボース、それは本当か？なぜそのような嘘をついてまで損壊を開いた？
Oh yeah, come on, you're caught now. You're caught now, sir. Just admit your guilt and we can move on.
ボース、答えて。なんでこんな損壊まで開いて私たちを。こんなことしなくても私たちに直接。それともやっぱり借り物の力がなきゃ何もできないの？
違う。俺は
And he runs off again. Of course he
やっ
does.
ぱり逃げてんじゃない。ボースのバカ。
ライザ
Aww.
損壊はこれにて閉会とする。
Hold on, hold on. Hey.
めでたしめでたしとはいかなかったか。
No, no, it can't. I thought I could talk to her then. It's like, oh no. I managed to make it all the way to the top. I think I'm done for today. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Let's just go get some flowers first, shall we? I haven't been to this fountain before. Hillside Relic. It seems kind of weird that they can literally just walk away from their accusations, their false accusations, without any sort of meaningful repercussions. But then I guess that's what we expect of this place. Alright, where do you think he's hiding? I imagine we're meant to be looking after him. We're meant to be looking for him, right? Okay, let's go back to the Atelier.
よーし、行く。損壊で何かあったのか？すべての面で我々の有利になるよう動いたはずだが。
Unfortunately, no. The powerful always find a way out, don't they? They always wriggle their way out of trouble.
損壊自体は上々の結果だったさ。だが
私に力がないのがいけないのかな。
もっと錬金術師として周りに頼られる立場だったらボスも上から押さえつけようなんて思わなかったかも。
So really, you just wanted people backing you up as well?
うん。ならそうなれるよう努力することだな。これをやろう。
Oh, is it a new book?
前に渡したものよりさらに難しい調合が記されている。
Yeah!
そこに載っている調合を実践できるようになる。
Finally, some new recipes that I don't think I have to make.
そうすりゃ、文句を言うやつの正面に立てる程度には評判も信頼も得られるだろうよ。
アンペルさん、ありがとう。頑張るよ。
Jolly good. Let's see what we can make then. Champions Trials. Lightning Bell, Restoration Bottle, Energy Ankia. Energy Anchor? Energy Ankia. I don't know. I couldn't quite roll it off my tongue. No, I don't need to check it. Just put it in. Wrong one. Create one of them, okay. Which is the best one I can make? Lightning Bell. I need to make another pelage. Restoration Bottle. Healing Chip. Wow, enough of those. We haven't found it yet, so we can't make it. Energianica. There you go. I got there. And I can make it too. We've got a lot, haven't we? Need more Steltium for it, eh? CC? Hold on. Hold on a second. That could be useful. Right, the best one we have. Alright. Alright, let's set the attack and defense up then, shall we? Rather than a defense up, it's an attack up. Quality plus. Slow cure, add slow recovery. Nice. Graceful melody, attack up small. That's level 36! We can make that thing now.
Ryza!
Oh god, what now?
何いきなり今度はタコの魔物でも上がってきたの？そういうのじゃなくて、今島中が大騒ぎになってるの。
Oh no, what now?
ボスがいなくなっちゃったんだよ。
Of course he has.
何？
どういうこと？
知らねえよ。ランバーを連れてどこかに行っちまったらしい。
Damn you both. You and your stupid male pride.
お父さんから聞いた話だと、書き置きを残してるから自分の意思でどこかに行ったみたいだって。
書き置き？内容はわかるか？
Probably wouldn't tell the kids that, would they?
はい、確か自分の力でブルネン家の男にふさわしい働きをだとか。
What could he be after? What is he trying to do?
あのバカ、そんな無茶して何になるのよ。どうせ大したあてもないくせに。
しょうがねえ、俺たちも探すぞ。
I guess so.
分かってる。
Now, where could he have gone? Somewhere to prove that he's worthy of his family name.
あのボスを探してやるというのか。ひどい目に遭わされた当のお前たちが。
Hey, we used to be friends. I think we owe it him.
そういうものなんだよ。
腐れんってやつかな。
やっぱりみんなボス君のこととも。
No.
聞きたくない。とにかく探して言い聞かせてやる。
Yeah, I guess they still see him as a friend.
島からいなくなったんなら対岸のこっち側に来てるはずだ。岸辺を片っ端から当たってみようぜ。
You do realize that you're technically on the mainland now, so.
ま、こういう時くらいは協力してやるか。ブルネン家に恩も売れるだろう。
Sneaky sneak.
アンペル、そういうひねた物言いは時と場合を考えろ。少年少女に軽蔑されるぞ。
Don't do that. They'll only hate you.
すまん。
Scolded. Nicely done, Lila.
捜索なら私とリラも加わろう。私は腕の怪我で戦えないが。
Is Lila gonna join us?
問題ない。その分は私が引き受ける。
Is Lila a party member now?
じゃあ行くよ、みんな。船着き場の方に出てみよう。
Even if it's just as a guest. Yeah! Nice! We got Lila. Lila's special status effects. As you raise Lila's skill level, you'll be able to attach special effects known as elementals. When these are active, you'll gain resistance to their associated elements and deal additional damage. These elementals will not go away over time. When you uncover an enemy's weak point, make sure you attach the right elementals to exploit it. Nice. I've never had to raise them to level 5. Alright, let's see what she's got here. Wow, this is pretty weak. At least we can raise a load of them. Alright. She only has one item, okay. Let's give her an attack one then, why don't we? Give her the ice bomb. Alright, let's tweak our formation, shall we? Oh right, she's a reserve. Oh, she's not. Oh right, she's on the bottom row. She's our only support for the moment. I suppose I have to try and get some more equipment for Tao as well, actually. He does have a load of basic stuff there, doesn't he? Let's look into his weapon, shall we? Let's make him a good weapon. Don't worry, I wasn't going to ignore him all the time. Alright, we need a bronze icing. Wow. Wow, we have a lot of that. Jeez. Recipe, Comet Stone. Stealthium, we already have Stealthium. Can probably up it even more. How about we up your quality?
何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。さあ
More quality.
うわどれにしようかな。
Golem Slayer speed charge. Trait level. Power throw level 6.
これでうまくいくかな。悪くないんじゃないかな。
Alright. Let's get going then. Oh, we already had the Wait, we already had that?
どこに入れようかな。
Ingot. Alright, we could also do with upgrading hers as well. So which ingot is it? I guess we make Stealthium.
入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそう。さあ何を入れよう。うわいい感じかも。さあ何を入れよう。
I'll look for the best things we can.
ちゃんと考えないとね。いいものできそうな予感。
What about effect
何を入れる
2?
のがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。
Right, we only need 2.
さあ何を入れよう。うわいい感じかも。
Oh, maybe we needed 3.
何を入れよう。うわいい感じかも。さあ何を入れよう。
We have anything worth 3? Yes, we do.
うわいい感じかも。
Right, we need more quality.
さあ何を入れよう。うわいい感じかも。さあ何を入れよう。
I mean, it's worth a lot of quality, that is. Preferably something
とり
lesser.
あえずなんか入れちゃうか。いいものどれにしようかな。
Enhanced finisher. Finest.
これでいい。さあどうだ。
All the
でき
buffs.
たバッチリ。
Alright, let's see now. Can we make those things now? No!
どこにしよう。
It just says ingot, doesn't it? We just need to make an ingot.
どこにしよう。さあ
What am I doing? Well, at least we've got stuff now.
うわいい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。何を入
Alright,
れるのがいい
let's
かな。
take some quality.
うわいい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
2. Ah, that's for free.
うわいい感じかも。
Oh, we've already got the bronze ice in.
ちゃんと考えないとね。さあ何を入れよう。
Traits.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
Just needs to be 1, doesn't it?
いいものできそうな予感。
Oh, that's the Reaper's Scythe, okay. Now we don't have to worry about
何
that.
を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ何を入れよう。
Any more 3-star ores? Not for fire, it doesn't look like. I think I've used up all of
何
them.
にしようか悩んじゃうな。
Ah, we'll keep it at that
どれ
then.
がいいかな。
Critical plus.
これで
Let's do its
さあ
blessing.
どうだ。じゃーんこんな感じかな。
Alright, now we can start making stuff for
どこ
them.
に入れ何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。さあ
Fruit.
何を入れよう。
What sort of fruit do we need? It has to be green. Wind elemental fruit.
何にしようか悩んじゃうな。うわいい感じかも。さあ
We have lots of
何を
stone.
入れよう。
Hmm.
お、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。
Anything more?
いいものできそうな予感。
Recipe. Ah, right. Yeah, I should be focusing on that, shouldn't I? What am I doing?
さあ、何を入れよう。
Where is it? Blue. Give us something good that's blue.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Just a regular ingot. Where are my regular ones? Staltium, bronze eisen, ingot. Yeah, okay.
いいものできそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよう。
There we go.
何かが変わりそう。どれがいいかな。
Attack and speed charge plus
うまく
8.
いくかな。
Ooh.
やったできた。
I mean, now we can enhance Claremothy to something else.
どこに入れようかな。
We need to make more ingots.
ねえアンペルさん、今更なんだけど、古式皮具ってどういうものなの？
Ah, yes. That's something we could probably do with learning.
そうだな。一度おさらいしておくか。
Well, I appreciate you giving us the quick one.
古式皮具ってのは、はるか昔に作られた凄まじい力を秘めた道具のことだ。
Mm-hmm.
流星の古城で見つけた動力炉とか、あと最初にアンペルさんからもらった道具もそうだよね。
ああ、古式皮具はその原理から調合の方法に至るまではるか昔に失われてしまっている。高度な古式皮具は遺跡探索に一生を捧げても一つ発見できるかどうかってほど稀な代物だ。
Mm.
へえ、僕らって運がいい方なのかな。
Evidently so.
アンペルさん、古式皮具って錬金術で生み出されたものではあるんでしょ？
So technically, we could learn to make artifacts as well.
ってことは、頑張って調合を続けてたら、そのうち私も作れちゃったりするのかな？
Oh, I'm sure you could, Ryza. I'm sure you could.
今の時代に作ったら古式じゃないだろう。
Well, yeah. It would have to be a few hundred years before it would be considered ancient.
あ、そっか。じゃあ、新式皮具？
Yes, that sounds about right.
簡単に言い換えるな。超がつく高度な技術で作られた器物だぞ。
We
私
probably have
もお前もその域には未だ遠く及ばん。
we probably have to get to alchemy level 60 or something to get that.
そっか。ちょっと残念。
Oh well, it's alright, Ryza. Aim for the stars.
残念。なんだ、もう諦めたのか？
でも今アンペルさんが。
It's beyond your level now, but it won't always be.
遠く及ばんとは言ったが、不可能とは言っていない。私は目指し続けるつもりだが。
Oh, okay.
お前は？
もちろん。私だって目指し続けるよ。
Atta girl. You'll make it one day. Alright, let's see how good this is. It's a definite improvement. Alright, let's
どうしようかな。
we should probably go for the next stage.
どこにしよう。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。
That's quality right there.
何を入れよう。
Oh wow. Pretty much everything I give will drop its quality.
おお、いい感じかも。
So the trait is 2 trait
何
slots.
を入れるのがいいかな。おお、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。お、何かが変わりそう。
Yes.
これでいいかな。
Not that we could give it anything else.
できた。バッチリ。
Oh, so close. Alright, now see if that's any better. Imagine if it's worse. It is worse. It is actually worse. Ah well. I've got the recipe, that's all I want. I just want the recipes for now.
何作っちゃおうかな。どこにしよう
Alright,
さ。
more ingots.
何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ何を入れよう。うわいい感じかも。何を入れ
What
るのがいい
trait
か
does it
な。
have now? Nah, that's not what I want.
何にしよう。さあ何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。
Maybe it's that I should have been aiming for.
うわいい感じかも。さあ何を入れよう。うわいい感じ。何を入れるのがいいかな。
If only there were red ones worth 1. But all the red ones I've got seem to be worth at least 2.
ちゃんと考えないとね。いいものできそうな予感。さあ何を入れよう。
Throw a bit more quality on
いい
there.
ものでどれがいいかな。
Defense charge. Critical plus
これで
and
どうだ。
quality.
さあどうだ。悪くないんじゃないかな。
Alright.
どの材料がいいかな。
Whoops. I didn't mean to go into that.
どれを強化しようかな。
Let's see.
どうしようかな。
I don't need to rebuild. Thank you very much. Right. Let's make these claws then.
さあ何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ何を入れよう。うわいい感じかも。
Sharp edge small.
何を入れるのかいい
Sharp
かな。
edge medium.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるの
Sharp
かいい
edge
かな。
large. It's a shame I don't have a blue one worth 3. Well, oh, I do.
うわいい感じかも。さあ
And the roll of offense plus 1, of course. Why are my ice ones only worth? But I don't want to use that.
次はどうしようかな。さあ
I can afford it.
何を入れよう。
Is any of these worth 80?
何を
That
し
one
よ
is.
うか。うわいい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
We'll add one trait slot.
うわいい感じかも。どれがいいかな。
Shark Slayer.
さあどうだ。じゃーんこんな感じかな。少しは成長できたみたい。
Alright, we've made the iron claws.
どこに入れようかな。
Ah, I forgot about the recipe,
何を
didn't
入
I?
れるのがいいかな。うわいい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうなよ。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Right, so we're just focusing now.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
I imagine the sharp one will make it a lot easier.
うわいい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
We need to save. We need to use the bronze icing.
何を入れよう。新しいものができちゃいそう。これでいいかな。
We don't have a lot to do with it, but like I said,
悪くないんじゃないかな。
right now we just want to have the recipe and then see what we can learn after that. We can have the hail crunch. We need some more icing. But let's quickly equip what we've got now. Nice. It'd be nice to get some more armor. Something for her. I mean, it's sad we made a better item for him, and it's not better. Really. Alright.
おうどこに行く。
So where are we heading now?
ねえどこに行くんだい。
Do we have any specific one in mind? The mainland port, okay.
おうどこに行く。
よーし。
私とリラは周りを見てくる。お前たちはここに痕跡がないか探してくれ。
Yeah, I doubt they will ever. I doubt there'll be no trace of them.
少しいいかな、ライザ。
Oh, Claudia.
ボスのことでしょ。もう話さなきゃダメかな。レント、タオ。
Guess it's time to learn about their tragic past and why they are no longer friends.
クラウディアももう話せるくらいには付き合いも深くなったと思うよ。
前もって断っとくけど、つまんない話だよ。
She just wants to be a part of everything, and that's fine. I'm sure they wanted to be a part of their group as well. They want them to feel part of it.
お願い。子供の頃はボスとも仲が良かったんだ。親の家とか気にせず一緒に抜け出して遊んでてさ。10年くらい前かな。4人で南の水没区画を探検してた時、私が足を滑らせて湖に落ちて。
Oh dear. At least she's alive.
あの辺りは妙に深いところがあって、一度足を取られるともがいてももがいても吸い込まれていっちゃうようで、伸ばした手がかろうじてレントに引っかかって、3人まとめて波に飲まれないよう必死に踏ん張って。
I was gonna say, is there any way to get rid of the window? It'd be nice.
3人
Because Bose ran away.
いつの間にかボスだけいなくなってたんだ。僕らは見捨てられたみたいに思えて寂しくて。
Ouch.
冷たい波でしがみついてた手がしびれてきてよ。もうダメだ、みんな引きずり込まれるってとこで、ボスの呼んできたアガーテ姉さんが俺たち全員まとめて引っ張り上げてくれたんだ。
Ah, he went for help.
俺たちみんなそこに引きずり込まれる寂しさと怖さで怯えきっちまってて、つい叫んでたんだ。
なんで一人だけ逃げたんだってさ。ボスの正しさは頭では分かってたんだよ。
So the reason he has an inferiority complex is you guys' fault.
なのに言っちまった。ボスのやつも大人を探しに行ったんだって怒り返してよ。
覚えてる。本当に大事な時は逃げたりしない。俺はブルネン家の男なんだって。
I mean, he ultimately saved their lives, so.
それで喧嘩になったの？
いや、ならなかった。なんとなく別れて、本当になんとなくそれっきり付き合わなくなった。
お互い気まずくなって、交わす言葉もトゲトゲしくなって、いつの間にか今みたいにいがみ合ってた。
That's just how kids are, though, isn't it?
多分ボスはあの時からずっと私たちに見せつけたがってたんだと思う。
I mean, even if he did run away, he came back with help, and that was ultimately the correct thing to do, because they would have all died if he hadn't.
見せつけるって何を？かっこいいところ、強いところ、すごいところ。
And now,
いろいろ。
and now, it's all come full circle. He wanted to prove he was strong, but all he's managed to see is the people he drifted away from becoming stronger, while he stayed is spinning his wheels in the mud.
なるほど。それでお前たちに追い越されることに焦って、今度みたいに全部取り上げようとしたわけか。
Yeah, ultimately, yeah.
アンペルさん。
新しい足跡を見つけた。2人分だ。向こうの方に歩いていったようだ。
So I wonder if that means they're heading towards the volcano.
向こうってと、
Okay.
水没コードか？
Oh, maybe the water level's gonna drop now and I can explore further. Maybe we'll find that coral we need. Alright, I'm definitely gonna have to go there before I move on. I love that's how you get a plant essence, just crushing them with a hammer. Will the water level have finally dropped?
あのバカ、行き止まりの水没行動にまんまと入ってやがる。
Hey Len, that's not very nice.
ここならすぐ引き返してくるね。ここで待ち伏せして待ってようか。
Oh dear dear, you're all getting ahead of yourselves.
二人が戻ってきたら大冒険のご感想はって聞いてやろう。
みんな嬉しそう。
They're being kind of mean to him though.
嬉しくない。
安心するのはまだ早いぞ。一応ここにも魔物は出るんだからな。
Yeah, but they're weak monsters. We can handle this.
そうだ。先行する二人は我々とは違う。何か来る。
Whoa, her hair moves.
聞こえる。足音かな。
Well, here's Lumbar.
ランバー、なんでそんなに慌てて。
なんで一人なんだ。ボスは。
Lumbar's done what Bose did.
助けて。ボスさんが。
ボスがどうした。
この先の遺跡まで魔物を追いかけてたら逆に襲われて離れ離れに。
Oh dear.
遺跡？ここにそんなものがあるわけ。
Well, for as far as we've explored anyway.
それより魔物ってどんなやつだったの？
初めて見るでっかい獣というか虫みたいな不気味に赤く光ってて。
It's not a. Oh, it's a Felucia then, isn't it?
イルフサだ。なんでこんなところに。
There must be a gate here then.
待てレント、冷静になれ。後先考えずに飛び出すな。
Yes, listen to your sensei.
坊主、ここから村まで帰れるな。アガーテ女子に危険だから後を追うなと伝えろ。
I think that's who he was going to get help from, I take it.
返事。よし、行け。
Yeah, get out of here. We don't need to be protecting anyone else.
どういうことだろう。
行ってみればわかる。私たちが調べた時は何もなかったはずだ。
Yeah, but the water level was high, so you couldn't actually explore deeper in.
よし、急ごう。
Oh yeah, I need to change the formation. Oh, I've already done that. Okay, I almost forgot I'd done that. I want to see how good these characters are now. I mean, those are ruins, right? Aha! The water level has dropped as I suspected.
なんだよこれ。
Now that's probably the tide.
以前はここ水に浸かって塞がってたよね。
Or it's the Felucia's doing, of course.
潮の干満程度でここまで水位が変わるなど考えにくいが、どういうことだ？
Unless there's a gate there, and when the gate opened, all the water drained into it.
理由は何にせよ、とんだ見落としだ。ビルフサは水を苦手とするって特徴に足を取られたな。
I mean, it's kind of a big flaw if that was actually a weakness.
あの石膏はここを通ってきたのかな。
And it's going after Bose as well.
なんでもいい。とにかくこの先だ。
私たちもここからは初めてだし気をつけないと。クラディア、後ろも見張っててね。
Alright, let's go.
何が起こるか楽しみだな。
Ooh. Ooh, nice. Pretty, pretty.
水はなくなってからその大切さに気づく。
Ooh, what is this? Smack! Let's see how this formation goes, eh? Well, yeah, we don't quite have the, Hey! Something was healing there. Did anyone see what that was? Lower the enemy stats. Quick action! Let's try the Luft. Oh, destroyed. It's a shame Claudia doesn't have as many combo hits as Len does. We should be fine though. Eclipse or Javelin! Sorry. You're not gonna do anything, I'm afraid. Finish it! Nice. Ooh, what's that? Lapis Papillon. Wow, that's a good one. Is there anything else? Pentanite. Isn't that new? What's with this one? This one is different. Whoa, he has a lot of health. We might be in trouble. We might be in a bit of trouble here. Lufter! Luckily we have something that powerful. Oh no. Sorry, I'm going in again. Use your skills, both of them. Alright then, sure. Break. Elemental Link. Wow. Oh, that's a KO and a half, that one. Jeez. Whew. What did we find? Arbor Ivory. We're getting some good stuff now. His extra order. Boom. Let's just finish this up, shall we? Holy moly, I've been playing for 3 hours! Oh man, I was so engrossed. Boost my stats. Wait, what am I doing? Lufter! Always gotta be wary. So we need to try and get to Tactics level 5. That was one of our little missions. Lufter! Haha, no chance. Nice. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get some good weapons for you sooner or later. Soft sand. Whoa, we hit them both. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't think you could hit both. What's that? Can I hit that? Oh, it looks like it'd be a rare mineral, that one. Wait a minute. We need wing shoes. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? There's something rare over there. Okay.
どこに行くんだ？
We're going back to the Atelier.
ねえライザー、それ昔の金貨じゃない？
Oh, right, the gold coins.
そうなの？綺麗な金貨だなとは思ってたけど。
Is it worth a lot of money?
この金貨のこと知ってるんだ。
I wonder. What is it?
昔あちこちで使われてた結構高い硬貨だったかな。お父さんが趣味で集めてるから教えてもらったの。
Can we sell those to her father?
ルベルトさんは？
そう、いろんなものと交換してまで集めてるんだよ。ライザも詳しく聞いてみたらどうかな。
Sounds like a plan.
おう、それはゴールドコインじゃないか。ああ、確かに集めているとも。
We have 4, I think.
各地を商売で巡っていると目にする機会も多くてね。この独特の美しさに惹かれ集めるようになったのだ。
I mean, it's got a very interesting pattern on it.
よければ譲ってもらえないだろうか。もちろんただとは言わない。相応の品と交換させてもらう。
I wonder what he'll give us for them.
いいですよ。どうぞどうぞ。
What offer will he make? Tutorial Gold Coins. As you play, you will obtain gold coins from time to time. You may find them laying around the field, hidden in treasure chests, or dropped by monsters. Bring these gold coins to Luba and he'll happily trade them for valuable items. Pay him a visit and see what he's got in store. Alright, I guess we will. Let's just have a talk with him, see what he's got.
何があるのかな？何と交換しよう？
Ooh. A rare type of fuel said to burn forever. Handle with extreme care. Oh, this is stuff! Right, this is stuff we needed for things.
取引せ。これ。
No, not flower of the sun, shining sand. That's something we
Mother.
needed. That's stuff we needed
おう、
to
どこに
make
行く？
some of the rarer stuff.
よーし、行く。
Yes. Put it in.
どうしようかな。
Right, so we're going to aim to make some better equipment before we move on. Alright, so we've got the Iron Claws, Krieger's Talons.
どこに入れようかな。
Alright, we'll make some Eisen.
どこに入れようかさあ。何を入れよう。おお、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。
How about some quality ore?
いいものできそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよ
Well, we don't need Staltium yet.
う。おお、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。
Right, so a 3-star one gives us attack plus 3.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
How about some quality stuff to go with
うわ
that?
いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。
Ah, so close.
何をしようか、悩んじゃうな。さあ、何を入れよう。
Oh, we got 3 of them. He gave us 3. That was very generous. But yeah, we're just gonna make sure.
うわ、いい、どれにしようかな。
Let's finish at plus HP charge.
これでいいかな。さあ、どうだ。やった、できた。
Alright, we got that. Now let's make those new Krieger
ど
Talons.
こに入れよう。さあ、何を入れ。うわ、いい感じかも。
Right, so recipe.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
Some quality, please. No.
うわ、 いい感じか。何を
Need
入れる
something
のがいい
better.
かな。いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるの
More
がいいかな。
quality,
いい
huh?
ものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
And some Staltium. Finest.
何かが変わりそう。
Yes.
どれがいいかな。
Attack and speed charge plus
これ
18.
でどうだ。さあ
That's
どうだ。
much better.
悪くないんじゃないかな。
Hail crunch. Now, if only we could make
どこ
something
に
better here.
さあ何を入れよう。おお、いい感じかも。
I mean, we don't have enough materials. Okay. Craft the hail crunch. That's what you wanted.
おう、どこに行く？
Oh, damn it. No. Equip. Oh, look at the speed. Such speed. Now, if we could make some better. Make that. See if we can make that ice armor again. That frost
どこ
armor.
に何を入れるのがいいかな。おお、いい感じかも。さあ何を入れよ
Well, defense plus 10.
う。いいものできそうな予感。さあ何を入れよう。
Perpetual ice.
いい感じかも。これでどうだ。さあどうだ。
I hope it's better.
バッチリ。なんか上達してきた気がする。
Alright, level 38. Now, how is it, Lila? Defense-wise, it is very much better. She's a high defender after that. Well, that'll do. Now, before we stop, we're going to quickly have a quick. We're gonna see how much better she is, and see if we might just need to just have a sacrifice in defense.
手短に済ませるぞ。そこだ。
Ooh. Her crit damage is really good.
そこだ。ライザ、やってみろ。
Boost your stats. I don't think I have anything that will boost your
そ
stats.
こだ。そこ。
Unless... Nah, it
そこ
doesn't.
だ。ライザ、たくさん降ってきて。今だ。そこ。みんな一緒に決めるよ。これならどう。
Throw a luft. If we had something so she
どんどん
wants
進もう。
a stat boost to use her signatures. Okay.
おう、
Anyway.
どこに行く？
She seems fine.
よーし。
So yeah, it's at least a good job that, you know, there's not much of Chizuru's route left. Otherwise, you know, I've gone a bit far. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I really want to get to the end. Oh. Okay. That's gonna take an eternity to upload to YouTube.